All right, we are working with purple yellow croc. And I ain't gonna lie, it's been interesting making builds for all these crocs. And it's like the deeper the dive we do, the more things like first what happens is it's like it narrows down to like that. Maybe this is the only thing you could do. And then it's like widens. It's like, wait a minute, you might be able to do some other stuff. But man, oh man, just going through the cards over and over again and trying to see what's the best strategy and what's most effective is nuts. But here we go. We're trying to take advantage of ramp potential with purple, um, hopefully allowing us to just get to our Tendon state a little bit sooner. So we kind of gonna get our ramp right now. Usability. We got 2 back. We could be defensive, but it's up in the air. Okay, we take that. Okay, cool. So that basically means do we have a 2K counter? Yes, we do. That basically means turn whatchamacallit. Okay, we at 9 Dawn. So this would be turn 3. Because turn 4, that's our 9 Dawn state. And then no, am I doing that wrong? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Because we went first. So I got a little thrown off altogether. So I think this is our turn 4. And then we get the Kamazo, if I'm saying his name right. So now any 8-drop crocs could just be played essentially. Like that's the benefit here. Try to find a little ramp system, and the Baroque Works package doesn't really have it. It was like I don't know what they were looking for. Like that's probably what been holding blue purple back for so long. It's like they don't know how to feed that leader. So hopefully Kamazo gets we can get a lot of mileage with him. I'm hoping. We technically can do an ace drop, right? Okay, just let that go. I guess it's better to, what do you call it? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we don't got ace anymore, but we just took that character off the board. And we get our croc. This is all working out. Well, that board looked delicious. Okay, so let's see how the Enel player is going to get through this one. Yeah, I think Mr. 3 is a little underrated. I understand why he sees 0 play. I do. But I low key think he's slightly underrated. Having access to a negative 1K, it comes in handy. Sadly, we don't, he only works with characters, so that'll be a waste. The only benefit it can give us is turning one of our Dons active. Yeah, we could just hold on to that. Oh, wow, we got this Nakama way. Okay, look at that. So now we can actually use the ability, drop him down to 6. And then just 2K. Oh, we got select your target. Select your target. There you go. Now you can just drop a 2K. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I think Mr. 3 is underrated. But it's like he's stuck to this leader. So that's the sad part. A lot of purple Baroque Witch package is just made for this one. And Blurple's kind of been sitting in purgatory. It's like they don't care about that one. They just forgot they made him. I don't know what's going on. Now, thanks to that Enel, our Bone Clay gets a pump. No, I respect it. Because we also got Ace. and it's basically nothing they can do. You drop ace, you swing, they lose that life. Or they lose Enel, because that's another thing. That's a lot of cards to protect Enel. We go in defensive. Okay. I mean, I was thinking ace. Ace can put them on their last life or potentially take out the Enel. And then since we still got Mr. 3 up, we could just use Mr. 3 to lower somebody's power, but remove our Don, trigger leader ability. Leader ability gets triggered, we get an active Don. And then leader ability gets triggered, we get an active Don. And then we could use Nakama Way. What is you doing? Okay, I guess it kind of doesn't matter. Well, it's only for characters. But if you do the crazy thing and use both your sword thingy, no, you don't need to use both. You use one, rest the Enel, and then a 2K counter. What am I saying? Use your event. You could use your event. Yeah. Pick a Don, rest the 7-drop. See, that's what's good about that card. Rest anything. Oh wow, that was amazing. So much like things happened. So it's just so many things happened there. So unless there's some triggers, it looks like we might be able to close this one out. Or if you want to run into the now because the Yamato's on the board. So easily get our bond clay to 9K or even 10. Well, decisions are being made. Okay, so we're just gonna attack wide. Something they have to deal with. I mean, we do have another Miss Sunday. I don't know how optimal that play is. We have a Croc who can give us a life. Really hard decision making. Well, the good thing is the one thing I like about like trying to take out the Enel is that if he uses his ability, it basically stops them from having a trigger. Okay, so he let it go. He let it go. He wants to. I guess he wants to make sure he can get any triggers that are available. Whether they're blockers or primarily probably blockers or something that can board removal, something defensive. But yeah, that's what would have happened if he tried to use an L to save the character. If he tried to use the ability, then he would just lose a life. No, he's being super defensive right now. Okay, we decide to gain a life. That's good. And then we have our blocker, who essentially can give us 2 Dawn for us to activate our little beam sword thingy. Okay, smart move. They chose to they chose to just I don't think we need to eat that much Dawn. Goodness. The calories. Okay, just debating, but unless you get in a Nakama Way, there's not much that's gonna save this card. We also have an ace. How much? We got 8 Don. Yeah, as long as we don't, if we don't eat any more Don, yeah, might as well. Might have to let that one go. They got what, 9 Don? Oh, that definitely looks like another Yamato or Yamato. Yep, there it goes. With 2 cards in hand. The fun part is we can swing with our Miss Sunday and then use Katakuri and put a Miss Sunday on life. Okay, 9 straight up. It's either they lose it or they get a card out of hand. Okay, they kept it. Gain a life, rush. Amazing. Oh, we swing with Sunday too. All right, so we don't have a 1 Don event at the moment. We're at a 10 Don state. We might get lucky if we go for a cycle. Right now, the opponent. Oh well, we could definitely still get. Okay, they really want to make sure there's no beam sword thingy being activated. Okay, so I think the order of all that is what caused an issue. Using our blocker first and being at 10 Don, I think ultimately messed up the ability to get 2 active Don. So we probably lost the ace anyway. So we probably just needed to use Croc's ability first and then use our character ability. Vivi. I can't remember what Baroque works. Oh, Wednesday. There you go. That's the day of the week. Okay, pretty decent move, protecting. They don't got much left. We might, and we have 2 Don available. Oh, well, they got a blocker. They got the Shirahoshi blocker, so they're making sure that's not being made easy. And to be honest, if we swing, okay, so swing with character, swing with leader potentially, and see if you force the block. But if they're smart, then they're going to use their blocker to protect Yamato or to stop them from losing the game. Ooh, look at that, Shirahoshi. Oh, and they're getting rid of Katakuri. They still got 1 card in hand. Don't know what that is in life. Let's see if we bait the block. Okay. I mean, they're not even baiting the blocks. Kind of a have to scenario, right? I guess it'll be a tough situation because we're not going to have another character on the board for them to, like, for us to give a good target. So if we summon Katakuri and we put our Miss Sunday on our life, then it's like our Crocodile's just vulnerable. Okay, so we're making the decision. Dag, another Shirahoshi. So we're making the decision to just put them down to no life. And there we go. So we get the ability or the opportunity to summon her. Oh, wow. We just need counter power. Look at that. I mean, hey, we only going to have 1 Don up regardless. So it doesn't matter. And then we could counter out. Okay, good stuff. Oh, ace. Ah, that's lame. So, respectfully, probably put 5 Don. Oh, no. We can afford to. Wait, can we? Yeah, we can essentially afford to try to take out both their big bodies. Oh wow. Okay. And then now, if they, in order for them to attack anything, it would be life, and then we get to trigger the Miss Sunday and draw a card. Goodness, again, you chose not to attack. What a draggy match. Yeah, there's no point in attacking until we can develop a bigger board. And they're probably gonna, what the heck? Okay, then they got to use that. And they're probably gonna drag out the match because they don't want us to summon that Sunday. This is weird. This is weird. This is a weird game state, and essentially it's just gonna cause both players to keep ending their turn. Oh my goodness. Okay. At least that's helping us do something. Once again, it looks like we have to end. But this does put the opponent. Does it put the opponent? I was gonna say maybe it puts the opponent in a worse situation because we have 3 life. We can get a Miss Sunday trigger, maybe, question mark. And then our board state, we have a blocker, we have 1 Sunday, we get another Sunday, double Sunday. But yeah, they're just not going for life. They got 3 attacks. The only thing I can think of is that they low key trying to just go for game. Okay, so tough decision. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Ooh, okay, so he didn't attack with a lot. This is perfect. Unless you're going for another rush. But we could play our sword right there, return it on, rest the ace, and then just 2 kick out of it. They put the Shirahoshi back, so they're looking for some strong cycling. I mean, how many attacks do we have? They got 2 life, leader ability, 3, and then so this would work out magically if there's like no counter power. And then of course with the Shirahoshi, they can always cycle for the counter power. So tough decisions. Good stuff. And they let it go. What are we doing here? So I guess maybe it's the players reading that they don't have counter power in their hand, and they're looking to Don stack this Miss Sunday to get the ace off the board, and that is a good trade if it's going to happen. $13. Okay then. And of course, it's like, why wouldn't you attack the Miss Sunday? So at least one of the attacks would be going to take the character off the board. And then the other would be, oh wow. That's annoying. Okay, we ain't need that bone clay anyway. And look what we get. I like that. I like that. And they went for it. They lost their whole hand on that one. Okay then. Oh, what does that mean? We could have just attacked and got the Shirahoshi out the way. They had no hand. They would have just, if they triggered the Shirahoshi, they would lose everything. So yeah, I would have just swung with the leader. You have enough Dawn to get the ace off the board afterwards, but we can force them to attack us twice. Oh, blocker. Okay, perfect. That worked out. And they're losing that easy. Are we just gonna leave the Shirahoshi? I mean, when I say Shirahoshi, I'm talking about the life. Yeah, because I think it's like a free. Yeah. I mean, when their hand is that low, Shirahoshi's not that much of an advantage. Oh, it doesn't matter. That was actually a good turnout. Oh my god. Do we have the game here? No, we don't. Okay. We don't have the 10. We're not at the 10 down state. But respectfully, there's no point in summoning anything. Oh, that's nuts. They're about to deck out. Is that a trigger? This is like a bit of a nail biter. Oh wow, that's an intimidating board. Another Shirahoshi, goodness. Well, we have a pocket ace. If we can survive this turn, we have a pocket ace. Well, we got the it's on the Miss Sunday. Oh, a Hell's Judgment. I know it. Well, it, man, I get it. I do get it. I get it. But I feel like the ace has to go. Well, you could do that and then just okay. Now just counter out. We got a 1K counter right there. We got a 1K counter right there. Okay, cool. Where we at on this one? This is nuts. Okay, keep the counter power in hand. What do they plan on doing? Either it's an ace or okay. It is an ace. Hell's Judgment. 7K. Just in case they're not. Oh, misclick. Misclick of the century. But well, we have we have the two players are talking in the chat. Yep, definitely drop the 2K counter, another 2K counter, and then next turn our board was way too wide. We could have got the game on that one. That was amazing. That was a crazy match right there. Crazy. All right, so let's see how we do in this match. Same opening, good stuff. You always want Miss Wednesday. Weird ramping system, to be honest. Very weird ramping system. Because it's like you have to use her ability to force the leader ability, and that's how you're ramping, right? So there's no Like she's not innately helping you ramp. It's because she can use her ability and trigger the leader's ability. So yeah, I mean, I understand how it works, but the reason why I'm bringing this up, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because if basically for whatever reason the leader ability is used and then the blocker's ability is used, you're not ramping. You see, it's weird. It has to be the blocker's ability in order for you to ramp, and then it's so it's weird. It's weird. Like, too bad it doesn't say eat one, gain two, or whatever. I don't know. Like some actual ramping. This is just like a loophole ramp. So in other words, like you throw her into Blurple Croc. I hope I articulated myself well enough, but like let's say you put her in Blurple Croc. That's zero ramp. That's zero ramp. So she's not a ramp card. She's technically a turn arrested Dawn active. So I don't really approve of her as a battery. It's like kind of weak, like the weakest battery you can get. I see nothing wrong with an 8-drop Croc right now. Okay, swing, get some cards out of hand, and then essentially 8-drop Croc, which can attacking with the Sunday can encourage them to attack Sunday. So that's like defense right there. I can't see why they wouldn't attack Miss Sunday. So that's pretty good. Oh, we could. Do we have no? We don't have a 2K. Oh, technically we could protect her. So if we had a 2K, that would have been a great move. But we don't have a 2K. Oh, we're fishing for a 2K. Yeah, we could check that guy. Now, a Hell's Judgment isn't bad. I can agree with it. We was at 9 Dawn anyway. No, wait, we'll be at 8 Dawn next turn if we play it. But point is, we can save her and then nerf the leader by 3. And if they want to attack, it might mess them up completely. It might like throw off their curve completely. Like that's what I was getting at if we did that. Oh, they would have just what, Dawn or Nami? That's nuts. Well, they're on an even curve, so we'll just put them on an odd curve. Yeah, I think it's better to just hold it. Man, no 2K counter. Well, at least we got ways to just keep giving us life cards. Yeah, that should just be coming off the board. Whoa, he saved it. Well, that's nuts. Put one and attack Adatsu. There ain't no way he's saving that. Testing the waters, seeing if he's brave enough. Yeah, too bad we don't have the 10. We're not the 10 down state. That is such a drawback on the 8-drop Croc. That is such a drawback. It's like the rhythm is just so poor. You want to play him when you're at 10 Dawn. You don't really want to play him when you're at 8. You don't ever want to play him on curve, to be honest. I mean, you can, and you probably have moments where you feel like you need to, but it's like overall is what I'm talking about. I understand debating on the Kamazo. I would just use the Bond Clay. At this point, chuck an event. Oh, we check the ace. Yeah, you don't need the Bond Clay. Well, I mean, no, yeah, you don't need the Bond Clay, right? You don't need the blocker. Okay, we choose to take. Oh wow. Okay. I guess for board presence. And oh, perfect too. We could use her to swing into Nami as well. Oh, we could use her to ramp. I mean, I've been looking at Bon Clay. I'm like, I don't think you're gonna need to play him. Okay, we lose our 8-drop Croc, but we got an ace in hand anyway. And we're at 6 Dawn. Man, so Luffy gets rid of our double fingers. Blah, boo, blah, blah. This is like a tough situation. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that Dawn count. So nasty. Don't save the Nami. Thank you. All right, with our Dawn count being where it's at, yeah, we kind of, our hand is forced. Bon Clay gets played. Blocker gets played, which is not a bad play now. Like, Blocker is going to help us get to the Dawn state we want to be at. Oh, they just like, no, we getting that Bon Clay off immediately. So we're at 9 Dawn. We can afford to lose one of the Dawns. Cancel. Okay, cool. So we use Hell's Judgment. We can stop an attack and then pretty much make them lose out on the turn. Because it'll be 3 Dawn to just get their leader to attack. So they either have to not play anything or put 3 Dawn. And they might just throw 4 Dawn, and that's just the easy 2K counter. And then we'll be at the 10 Dawn state that we're looking for. I mean, we can still 2K counter. It doesn't matter. All right, now we're at this golden magical 2 Dawn state. Leader, I approve. Don't need to remove your blocker. Well, yeah, since we got ace and he's going to have rush. Hopefully it's not one of those triggers that gives them a life and then leader ability and they'll be getting 2 life out of it all. Oh, they stopped the blocker from attacking. They don't want you to Dawn stack and swing. Little did they know. Yeah, unless you got an event plus counter, you're gonna. Oh, they do. Okay, you got to keep it going though. All right. Well, that's making things look fantastic for us. We don't need the blocker's ability. We use the blocker's ability again. We have not learned. I don't think it hurts. As 9 Dawn, use it again. You'll be at 8. Get them both back. Blocker. Or you could take it. Wait, what am I talking about? For a second I thought he was attacking character. You could take that 1 life. debating on playing the double fingers. That's lovely. One Don, one Don, one Don. Well, no Don, I should say. I mean, the only thing that's worth playing if you end up eating more Don is a searcher. Or you play Katakuri and you put the blocker in life. Okay, so right now we just want the cards out of the opponent's hand. Okay, understandable. GG. Thanks for watching.